Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher and it's time for another Star Wars haul video. I'm actually, I'm about a week late. I just had a lot going on, but we're finally getting to my haul video for the month of May 2025, and I picked up quite a bit of stuff. Most of it being from Niagara Falls Comic Con when I went just last weekend. Well, I guess the weekend previous to this. But I did pick up a few things before that. So let's start with the stuff that I picked up before I went to NFCC. Starting with this guy. This is the Goliath Power Saber, and it comes with a stand. It's really awesome. I did a full review on this thing. I'll give you a quick little demo of it because this thing is just incredible, and this is a lightsaber toy that we wanted as children back in the 80s and the 90s that we just never got. So let me show you what this does. So yeah, it extends and retracts with the push of a button, and it was the first on the market to do that. There may be some other ones now, and I'm pretty sure Disney is working on their own lightsaber that does this, but this was the first one to come out, and the only one at the time when it came out to do so. So I did a full review on that. Check that out. I'll leave it linked in the description below. But this was the first item that I picked up for the month of May 2025. Next up, I did end up picking up some Lego. So I picked up the Millennium Falcon micro build, Millennium Falcon, the poly bag, and I've been liking my smaller Lego builds, such as the Brickheads, the Microfighter, Boba Fett, the Slave One Microfighter, and I've picked up the AAT, I think it is, the Armored Assault Tank from the Phantom Menace, the poly bag. I picked that up last month, picked this one up this month, so I do have some Lego to review, but I have been enjoying my smaller builds there. I'm trying not to get into the bigger sets, but I may have to pick up that Star Wars logo set, because that just looks incredible, and I've had a couple people tell me what a fun build that is, so I may have to pick that up at some point. But this was a cool set, and I think I paid only like $6 Canadian for it. They had it as the GWP this past May for the May 1st releases, although it was released, I believe, before that. So I don't know why they did. I don't know why they made it a GWP. But anyways, I wanted to get it. I saw it at the store, so I picked it up. So I will be doing a review on this guy. So stay tuned for that. So now jumping into my haul from Niagara Falls Comic Con, which again, I picked up quite a bit of stuff there. I don't think I picked up as much as I usually do, say at like Edmonton Expo and Calgary Expo. It might be close though. So let's start with again another Lego set. This one I actually didn't pick up at the convention. I picked up at Walmart in Niagara Falls. This one is the new set of the Darth Maul with the mech. What are they calling it? Yeah, just Darth Maul mech there. This one released on June 1st, and Patrick and I happened to go to Walmart just to grab a few essentials for the evening and stuff. And I saw this and a couple other new sets, which I still haven't found out west here, out in Western Canada. So I'm glad I picked this one up. I had to get the Darth Maul mech, because Darth Maul is my favorite character, so I will be building this on the channel. I'll be doing a full review on this, so stay tuned for that as well. So, keeping things going with that Darth Maul theme, the next thing I picked up off of a vendor who was selling 3D printed stuff. And the item I picked up, I've seen it done with other characters. It's kind of like the 3D printed skeleton almost character. I've seen Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. I've seen other Disney characters. This particular vendor, Zobo Designs, I think is what they are called. I'll leave the link in the description below for you. They had a couple Star Wars characters, and one in particular I had to get. So I had to get the Darth Maul figure that they had. And again, it's just like a 3D printed almost skeleton looking piece. And with so many people 3D printing stuff at these conventions, when I see something different and something unique and something of my character, my favorite character, Darth Maul, I have to pick it up. So that's very cool. Again, I'll leave the link down in the description below for you guys to check it out and give them a follow as well. But a very cool piece to add to the collection. The next item I picked up at NFCC was also another Darth Maul piece. This one I picked up off of an artist named Jesse Cicrelli or Jesse Cicrelli. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I hope I'm not butchering it. But Jesse did some great Star Wars prints, which I didn't pick up the print. I saw this thing, the Darth Maul. Um, it's kind of like a resin skull and then painted with the face of Darth Maul on there. Again, just something cool, something different to add to the collection of my favorite character, Darth Maul. So this is very cool, and I love Artist Alley. Like Artist Alley is one of my favorite things to look at, and I come away with a lot of art usually when I go to these conventions, just because the artwork is just so amazing and so unique and almost one of a kind. But and sometimes it is one of a kind, but this thing was just incredible. I had to get this thing. The detail on this thing is absolutely fantastic. Jesse, you did a fantastic job. Again, I'll leave the social media links down below for you to check Jesse's page out. And if you want, I don't know, I'm sure that she would make more of them on request or take requests for stuff that if you wanted to get stuff made. But I'll leave that linked in the description below. But again, another awesome Darth Maul piece to add to my collection as well. So a couple other things I got at NFCC were a couple of t-shirts. One, actually I didn't get at NFCC at the convention itself. Patrick from Poptography came up and met me so we could go to NFCC together. And he did bring me a little gift from the States. He brought me a t-shirt, a Funko t-shirt, which I love this. This is awesome. As you know on the channel, I review a lot of Star Wars Funko Pops, and I don't really like the look of the retro ones, especially when they're just in the individual boxes. I do like the ones with the comic cover behind them. So he knew I didn't really like the pops, but the comic cover Funko Pop shirt is just incredible, and yeah, I love this. This is great. So thank you again, Patrick, for bringing this one to me as well. And then if you saw my day 2, my Saturday video for Niagara Falls Comic Con, you know I met up with a couple other content creators, Top Pops. I met Top Pops. I met K-Dog and Fish, or at least half of the K-Dog and Fish team. I met Fish in person, and we've chatted with him on the channel before on the live streams and stuff. So he gave Patrick and I both a K-Dog and Fish shirt, hot off the press there. So that's incredible. Again, love that. So I'll be wearing that for sure. You'll see it on the channel for sure from time to time as well. So again, Fish, thank you very much for that as well. So next, let's jump into some Hot Wheels, Star Wars Hot Wheels that I saw, specifically Hot Wheels Star Wars character cars that I saw there. And I haven't seen any at Walmart for the longest time. So when I saw these ones, and they're ones that I don't have and that I haven't actually seen, a few of them I haven't seen in person. So I had to pick them up. And the booth that I got them from had them for like $7 Canadian each. So, and then I think he gave me a deal for buying multiple ones. So really happy with them. I think it was the Blockheads booth. But I picked up these. So we got the Jyn Erso character car from Rogue One. We got the Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Ben Kenobi Obi-Wan Kenobi character car. We got the Grand Inquisitor character car from Star Wars Rebels. I have seen this one in person before. And then another two that I haven't seen before. A couple from Solo: A Star Wars Story. So we got the Enfys Nest character car, which looks really badass. I love the look of that one. And then the last one I got was the Range Trooper, which might be my favorite one. And it could be one of my favorites in the collection as well. So that one looks incredible. That one looks just really badass there. So those are the Hot Wheels character cars that I got. I'll be doing reviews on all 5 of those as well. So stay tuned for those if you are a big Star Wars Hot Wheels collector as well. So stay tuned for that. Next up, let's dive into the autographs and photo ops. So starting with the autographs, I did end up getting 2 of them. I got the autograph with Warwick Davis, who played Wald in Episode 1. He played Wicket in Return of the Jedi. He's played many other characters in the Star Wars universe, other sci-fi licenses. He's played different characters. He's done so much. He played Willow, which is one of my favorite movies as well. So it was great meeting him. Chatted a little bit, but got the autograph there. So another autograph to my autograph collection. The second autograph I got was Daniel Logan. Daniel freaking Logan, who played young Boba Fett. And he was such a pleasure to talk to. He's just so friendly, so down to earth. Really just kept chatting, and we talked for a good amount of time, I feel like, compared to some other autographs that I've gotten. Daniel's just so friendly and such a great person. Looking forward to meeting him again and doing a photo op with him at some point. But yeah, and you can catch the conversation I had with him at NFCC as well on my day 2 video. Check that out as well if you want to see the conversation. But a couple of really awesome autographs to add to my Star Wars autograph collection. The next thing I picked up at NFCC, or I was given actually, was while I was waiting in line for one of the autographs. I was waiting in Warwick Davis's line. It was a little bit of a wait for him, but someone came by who was getting an autograph somewhere else, and he had a whole bunch of golden tickets for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, because Willy Wonka, the character who played, I believe, Charlie, was there. So he had a bunch of these really well-made golden tickets with him, and he just gave them away. So like it looks like a real ticket. It's incredibly like well done on very nice cardstock. It's got like the stamp. You can see the stamp embossed on there. So I know not Star Wars related, but part of my NFCC haul. So love that. Thank you to whoever gave that to me as well. Moving into photo ops, I got one photo op at Niagara Falls Comic Con, and then the other one I got with a fellow YouTuber. I did get a couple other photos on my phone with a couple other content creators. Like I mentioned, I met Fish from K-Dog and Fish. I met Top Pops there, who is like the biggest Funko Pop YouTuber content creator out there with over 3 million subscribers as well. But I also met this guy, Mr. Poptography, Patrick himself. Not a legitimate photo op, but close enough. Photo op itself, like I consider this a photo op because, meeting a YouTuber, a fellow YouTuber. Maybe one day he'll be a celebrity as well. I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna hang that up in a frame somewhere, on one of my shelves or something. So that was the first photo op that I got. The first official photo op that I got, and the only official photo op I got at NFCC was with Warwick Davis, which is right here. And look at those two guys. They look like a couple of happy guys who have been friends for a while. If it focuses here. Yeah, there we go. So that's my photo op with Warwick Davis. Again, incredible to meet such a legend just in the Star Wars universe, but also as a sci-fi actor, fantasy actor. Just really awesome to meet this guy. He was one that was on my bucket list of celebrities to meet. So very cool. That's going to be going up on the wall behind me there with my other photo ops as well. So again, just a really great experience at NFCC. So next, let's jump into some artwork, which I did get quite a bit of artwork now looking at everything that I picked up. The first artwork that I got 3 prints off of a fantastic artist, Andre Gwindy. I hope I'm not butchering that too badly, but he did some incredible artwork of pop culture characters, basically showing each other a little bit of love, like hugging it out, such like that, and not just random characters who are typically enemies or even just ones that aren't too close usually. But there were some other ones that were, basically just like friends, and he did them in a kind of friendly manner as well. So the first one I got is this one with Han and Greedo hugging it out, which is fantastic. Like two enemies who hugged it out. And the great thing about this one, I got a fantastic image of a couple cosplayers hugging it out like this. One who's dressed as an old Han Solo, and the other one who was going as Greedo as well. So that's fantastic. Again, fantastic artwork, fantastic style. The second one I got was Boba Fett and Han Solo and Carbonite, which again looks fantastic. Just very unique art as well. And then the last one I got was Lando and Lobot, and again, like they're not enemies, but kind of being more chummy than you would see them in the Star Wars universe. You wouldn't see them being this chummy, right? So really love that style, Andre. Hopefully, I didn't butcher your name too badly. Again, I'll try and leave his link down in the description for you to check out the rest of his artwork there. And then moving on to the next piece of artwork, which had to be a Darth Maul print because again, Darth Maul's my favorite character, and I think this print is it's really well done. It's a different style. Um, it's just it looks like it's all hand drawn for the most part, which it probably was, but it's just a fantastic looking print of Darth Maul in a different style because like everyone does them so different. And the artist name Brian Anstey illustration. I'll leave the link in the description below for you as well to check him out as well. Give him a follow. Check out the rest of his artwork. He had a couple other Star Wars prints, but the Darth Maul one I just had to have. So that's the next piece of artwork I had. And then moving into a couple other pieces of artwork that I picked up at NFCC, which were done by an artist named Nancy Z or Nancy Z Art or Nancy Z Art if you're American. She did a couple of really, really incredible pieces, like just incredible and anime style if you like that. So she did this Darth Revan print, which looks incredible with the with like all the particles and stuff down here. Like it just looks fantastic. She did a really incredible job. So shout out to you, Nancy. Fantastic job. And then the next one of the chosen one, Darth Vader slash Anakin. So he's wearing the Darth Vader suit, but it's Anakin, his face with the red Sith eye. One's his blue eye. It just looks incredible. So fantastic job, Nancy. I hope to see you at another convention, and hopefully you have some more Star Wars prints by then. And then lastly, I got a couple prints off of an artist named Shane Christian Blatt. Hopefully I'm not butchering that. I really hope not, but Shane did a really incredible job on these two prints here. And again, just a different style with the white border and the characters kind of popping off the page coming out of that frame. So we got Moff Gideon with a cracked mask, which looks incredible, like with his duel from on Mandalore with Mando himself with Din Djarin. So I got this one, and then I had to get one that matched. So we got Din Djarin with the same style with the white border, him kind of popping off the page out of the frame there. So a couple of really awesome prints, a very very different style as well, and just incredible artwork. Like I said, artwork is one of my favorite things to get at these conventions. But that does it for my Star Wars haul for May 2025. Let me know which item was your favorite down in the comments, and then click over here to check out my other Star Wars haul videos.